Every day, the world around us is moving, changing, and evolving. From the gadgets we use to the forces that move us. Science and technology shape our lives in ways we often take for granted. Today, we'll take you on a journey to uncover the real life applications of these ideas, showing you how theory meets reality.
Engine Canete Venus, Engine Canete Catao, Engine Canete Maderazo, Engine Canete Tuquib, Engine Canete Canete.
Hi everyone! Today, let's talk about physics. So what is physics? Physics is basically the study of how the world works, how things move, how energy flow, and why objects behave the way they do. For example, when I drop my ID, the gravity pulls it down. Even the phone I'm using to record this video works because of electricity and circuits explained by physics. Every simple actions around us follows physical laws, and understanding them helps us create better technologies and solve real-life problems.
And now, let's talk about kinematics. So, what is kinematics? Kinematics focuses on how an object moves by measuring its speed, distance, and acceleration without worrying what causes the motion. Even in school, we see kinematics everywhere. For example, kicking a soccer ball in the field.
In short, it helps us describe motion happening all around us, even here in school.
Hello cadets, I'm here to talk about motion and forces, two ideas that work together to explain how objects move. Motion is simply how objects move, and forces are the pushes or pulls that make that motion happen. Like for example, if I push this chair, it moves for a moment, but eventually stops because of friction. And that's Newton's first law. Objects keeps moving unless a force like friction slows them down. So whether it's climbing stairs, pushing a chair, or watching vehicles move around, motion and forces are everywhere. We just have to notice them.
Fluid statics. Fluid statics help us understand how water behaves when it's not moving.
In the ocean, pressure increases the deeper you go because of all the water above you. That's why submarines need strong walls. Fluid statics also explain buoyancy why a ship floats. A ship floats because the water pushes up with a force equal to the water it replaces. These ideas help us design boats, life jackets, and underwater equipment used in marine world. And lastly, let's talk about the two important concepts in physical science. These are the heat and temperature. Temperature is a measure of how hot or cold something is. So, with the temperature increase, the particles are moving faster. Example, the sun is making the balcony area hotter, so the temperature is higher here. Now let's move to the shaded area over there. Can you feel how color it is? That's because the shades blocks the sun's heat, so the temperature is lower here.
Now, let's talk about heat. Heat, on the other hand, it is the energy that flows from a hotter object to a cooler one. Example, when the engine room is operating, the engine and other machinery produce heat. This heat transfers to the surrounding air and metal surfaces. So heat always moves from the hotter machinery to the cooler environment. So remember, temperature is emission of energy, but heat is energy in motion.